Takes us to Atlanta, Georgia, and inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Two teams here fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
On the return, the Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Right away, they'll change the look. Play fake. Here's Love. His first look is incomplete. Anthony Schwartz, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
Love's throw brought in by Watson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Over 600 yards and a rookie receiver, best 7 touchdowns in 2022. Not a shabby debut for Watson, but the Packers need to develop into a number 1 for one of the league's youngest and least experienced receiver rooms.
Play action this time with Love. And complete once again to Watson. He's got room at the 30. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Anders Carlson now for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Falcons 0. Anders Carlson, the kickoff for the Packers.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
Ritter and the Falcons now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready?
Here's the 8th overall pick from Texas. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Packers, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
52 blaster. Yellow, go.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop.
White. Ready.
Ritter back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable. And sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
The Falcons at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves them with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
Down. Hey, check mega. Hey, red. Hut.
Robinson will try to pick it up and able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Give him 6 yards and they do convert on 3rd.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Drill, yellow. Drill, green. Steel, black. Ready?
Ritter to throw it. Short throw caught by Pitts. And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons 1st down as he'll get this down to the 36. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath.
Here we go.
If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback.
Cordero Patterson. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Falcons. Cordero Patterson. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in Week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. A throw over the middle, taken in. Taking it right down Broadway. And it's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Packers have taken the lead. Now Carlson for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles. And now the rookie's free.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes in the run game you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Ritter. And he rifles one incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Blue striker. Yellow. Zoom. Smash. Red. Ready.
Working from the gun, Ritter. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes down the left sideline. Inside the 10, and into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Carlson on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Steal. Check.
Remember,
steal.
they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines to run in for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Falcons 7.
On the double.
Now Ritter going to change up the look.
Ready.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On the give, here's Robinson. And only a yard yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Flight move. Ready?
Ritter now. On the right side, this is Miller. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Ready, ready. Zoom back.
And London, the motion man right. They'll run for it with Robinson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
Come on, set.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Patterson diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. So he's had a nose for the end zone here in the early part of this season. 2 touchdowns for him now in this one to go along with the one he had in the opener as well.
Yeah, he certainly finds where the goal line is and finds a way to get across it. But you know who else senses it? The guys that block for him. Because he has that instinct, I think they hold the blocks just a little bit longer.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Nixon now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready, break.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll be out right at the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
1st down, Green Bay.
On play action. Love to throw. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Another big gainer, 2 in succession as this one goes for 32. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing. Love. This one swung out here to Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And a guy coming off a career high in rushing yards last year. Here's Aaron Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, a 23-yard run. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Now Carlson for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
Falcons 14. Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Let's go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again? There he goes, left side. He may go. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, 69 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, that's a good-looking rookie right there. I love how he let the play set up and then showed that explosiveness that I saw on tape in college. Remember I showed you the clip of what he was doing and setting up blocks, and then he would just go? We saw it on that play right there. That one was fun to watch.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Love now on 2nd down. He'll find Schwartz, complete right side. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Let's go now.
To throw now. Here's Love. This one into the hands of the rookie Luke Musgrave. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down. Love from the gun. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll get it down here to the 43. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Love, they go play action now. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 17-yard line. Love looking to throw it. He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Now a timeout called for by the defense, so that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 2 yards left on second down from the 9. Love going to give this one to Jones. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd and 1, Love to throw. And he's got it. It's caught from Packers touchdown. Anthony Schwartz from 8 yards out. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Falcons 21. Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
They're on 36-yard line.
Down.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down.
Ready, ready.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Hut, hut.
Back to throw, Ritter. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Black Ultra. Set.
Ritter from the gun. This ball down the field for Pitts. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
With his height, that's exactly where you want to put it for him. But even that throw was a little tall to connect for the touchdown.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
At their own 23-yard line.
Come on, set.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Love's throw pulled in by Schwartz. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
They're on the 27-yard line.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half, but when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
It's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And now look at this. Big gain, the fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right. And as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 172 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Ultra. Go ultra. Set.
They'll run with Patterson. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Second and goal from the 1. They'll try again. And he will not get in. In fact, he might have lost a yard. Back to the 2.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Man, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Check you. Black swap. Go red.
And London motioning left.
Check white. Opposite. Green. Switch. Yellow. Drill. 52. Hey.
Now they send a man in motion right. Robinson will score. Touchdown Atlanta. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the second time in the ball game.
And Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Coup for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 36 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Play action this time with Love. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and the Falcons are going to take over here up near the 40. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against them, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Check, smash. Hut.
On third down, Robinson. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
And that's why he spent a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why he drafted.
They find some open field here. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ultra. Ready?
1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Striker.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So 3rd down. They need to get to the 28 for a first.
97. Fury. Yellow. Green Jack. Needle blue. Ready.
Out of the gun. Here's Ritter. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into pop.
Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. 1st down, Love to pass. That one caught downfield by Watson. Touchdown! Christian Watson with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Packers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A big pickup there on the run. 43 yards on the ground. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
Smith, ready?
Here's Patterson again. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. I think you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Let's go.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 7.
Let's go.
That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Miller in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down, a nice, consistent game.
22 needle. Check Fury. Set.
Patterson running between the tackles. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Cordero Patterson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. And those 3 rushing touchdown games in this league, you know darn well, those are hard to come by. They're becoming even harder to come by as the years go by, aren't they?
Isn't that the truth? It doesn't matter what you do in terms of game planning. You may be a run-first team, but you're running against an NFL defense. That's some of the biggest, fastest, best athletes on the planet. Hard to do. Cherish that moment, even as he's eager to add to that total.
Following a touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Nixon now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Play fake. Here's Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A couple quick incompletions, and now they're just 1 more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
On 3rd down, Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
Here we go. Set. Red, yellow. Ready.
Off the play fake, Love. He finds Watson. It's caught. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Now here's a throw that's complete and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now a first down carry by Jones. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, this game's over.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's a Packers touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Packers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
49, Falcons 35. Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Bootlegging out here, Ritter. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. 2nd down throw coming for Ritter. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete.
Well, they're not going to go quietly. That's a big play right there. 2 scores down. They're not out of this, but they've got to move.
Ritter. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 33.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. That one looks like he'll throw here. Got an open man at Schwartz. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Black Ultra. Cut.
Love from the gun. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball down the field as well. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now on the return, the ball is loose. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Let's go.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Steal. Check steal. Hut.
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now.
Set.
Ritter looks to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Unfortunately, he's able to recover himself, but the clock's still rolling here. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. And they'll get him down here at the 23. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Packers, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.